Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Feedback Friday. We're going to follow on from a theme we've already done before in Spot the Feedback for players. We've done it around seam bowling before. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a session I've done with a batter, have a little watch of that, and then see if we can pick out some bits of feedback that are readily available to players without the coaches jumping in. It's 15 minutes long, so get stuck in, have a little write down what you think, and we'll kind of debrief at the end. Comes out a bit short when you put it in cross seam. Looking for a length ball that time. So I'll just keep side arming for the minute. Yeah. Whilst we do this, if you have a think about what sort of scenario you might want to look to do. Yeah. foot position there, bud. Lovely movement back. Get yourself nice and side on, really good. Straighter, I think. Safe to say I wouldn't be in the attack right now. I carry on the way I am. Right foot position again. definitely. So what do you reckon to that then, guys? I reckon in that 15-minute clip I saw about 10 different pieces of feedback that the batter can pick up without any coach intervention. So I'm going to reel them off to you. Let us know what you think in the comments section. The first one, I think, if we work from where the bowler starts through to ball contact, is that where the bowler is on the crease, so whether they're tight to the crease, mid-crease or wide, that will give you a really good understanding of what that bowler's looking to do. So for example here, as a left arm over bowler to a right-handed batter, I would suggest if I'm going wide of the crease, I'm not going to be able to swing the ball back to land it in line to swing back and hit the stump. So I'm more than likely looking to go across the batter then. So there's a bit of feedback around what my game plan might be for the batter straight away. Second piece of feedback we can look at is the bowler's action. Now, we know that the speed of delivery, we can't react off that, so we know that we need some anticipation skills to be able to make sure that we have like a rough idea of what ball's going to be bowled. So watching a bowler, there'll be more chest drive linked to different lengths of delivery. So although a sidearm isn't as realistic as a bowler, or even someone throwing being as realistic, there will be some things that the batter will be able to pick up around a change in length from me by the amount I drive my chest when I throw at him. The third thing you can look at is then if there's any lateral movement in the air. So if I start to swing the ball around, he may then want to look to change his guard, his game plan, his alignment based off the feedback of whether I'm getting the ball to swing at all or not. Fourthly, we're then looking at movement off the pitch. So same sort of theory as before around whether he wants to change his game plan or his guard based off if there's any lateral movement. Fifth thing you'll see, is the ball bounce. Does the ball bounce a lot more than we're expecting? Is the bounce true? Is it a little bit too paced after the ball bounce? Does it shoot along the floor? These things are going to be something that the batter's going to need to take into consideration as part of his feedback system to ensure that he builds his game plan and shot selection appropriately. Number 6 I've got is contact of the ball on the bat. Now, in an ideal world, we're looking to get every ball to come out the middle of the bat. We know that's not necessarily realistically the case though. So, are you getting a consistent theme around, are you hitting the toe of the bat more often than not? Does your backswing need to be lower? As a consequence, do you need to be lower? All of a sudden, where the ball hits on the bat on a regular basis then starts giving you feedback about how you need to look to potentially adapt to that situation. Number 7 in there, I've got the trajectory of the ball off contact and also the line of the ball where it goes. Because of my angle of left arm over across the right-handed batter, if it doesn't swing, the ball may naturally go a little bit squarer. So then having an understanding of where that's going to go in relation to where fielders are, so you can set yourself up for whether that's a run or not, knowing when that comes off the bat. Also, what trajectory the ball goes to, that if you get enough of it, do I feel like I'm going to get that over the fielder? Does it give you a really good understanding of your contact points, where the ball's looking to go? Number 8 I've got here is your balance as the batter through contact and then after contact. So what you'll see here from this batter is that he'll look down a couple of times to understand where his body position is to make sure he's in the best position possible. If you're balanced after you've hit through the ball, especially within this net setting where there's no real pressure on having to look to run or anything like that, he can then get a good understanding of whether his batting is technically in the best space to ensure that he's going from balance to strike the ball cleanly. Number 9 is his body position. So does he end up in the right position that he wants to? So whether he's gone forward or back, am I in the right position there? You also look at this around his back foot and where that's pointing to. We've done a lot of work with the batter in this question about getting his back foot to be a little bit more side on. So again, you'll see him check down to look at that. And then finally, I've got here the ball itself. So when he picks it up, like you would do in any net environment, you can have a look at the scuffs on the ball. So if there's none around the seam, then you've got a good understanding of where the bowler's looking to pitch the ball and what skill level they've got. If it's all really tight to the seam, then they're looking to keep the seam upright, looking to move it off the seam as well. But if you keep scuffing it on the rough and shiny sides, on the main part of the ball, then the bowler's not really going to get a huge amount of movement out of that. So there's 10 bits of feedback that I can see, guys. Make sure you guys comment if you see any more or agree or disagree with any of these. Make sure you hit like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram. Cheers, guys.